Hey everyone, it's Alvaro. So I am in Delaware. Found a few record stores that I've been wanting to check out, and this one in particular, I just love the feel of it. The owner, Richard, awesome guy, started talking to me right away as soon as the door opened. Glad I'm the first customer that they have here. And Squeezebox Records is the name of it, and very nostalgic. Bunch of great stuff all over. Of course, the budget bins are in the back over here, and just to give you an idea of what I found, double Captain of Our Heart for all of those who love CD 101.9 and all of that sound. $2. Kajagoogoo, Too Shy, $1. Xavier, Work That Sucker to Death, $1. I mean, Disco Heat, Sylvester, $1, 12-inch. Found this Smoke album. If you guys, all of my rare groove and just disco lovers, Smoke. I've never seen this album. $1. Vinyl looks great. I'm gonna go check it out. I have Smoke's other two albums, so I want to see what this album offers, if it's still on the funky side. Taking a chance on this one, Shotgun. I'm not familiar with it. Looks very disco-ish. $2. Just some great stuff. Shack Attack album. Nightbirds. $3. Definitely a great place. Away from the budget bins, they have the new soul funk, and also found some incredible gems there as well. Fairly good prices. I mean, Art Webb, Smile, the absolute song that I love. Not bad, $8. So, you know, you got to pick and choose what you want. But definitely surprised on my very first store, Squeezebox Records in Delaware. If you live around the area, pay Richard a visit. Great guy. I'm gonna catch up with him in a little bit and just talk to him and share his news about his store, how he started, and his future plans with it. Check you guys out soon.
The store started back in 1968.
Okay.
I was 7 years old. Seriously.
This store?
No, just
okay.
my mind.
Oh, okay, got
for
it.
a store.
Got it. Okay.
And young kid, you know, and then always growing up like a lot of people in America. Mm-hmm. They, you know, have an idea of what they're going to do when they get older, or what we're going to do when we get older. And mine was always, you know, a record store. Mm-hmm. And what I did with this shop, so I opened it 5 years ago. For, you know, I didn't know if I would be able to open a record shop, period, but I've been collecting records since, you know, forever. And then, like in the late 80s, early 90s, people were setting them on the curb. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh man. So I mean, I just collected, and I opened this shop without buying a single record. Wow. You know, it was all mine. Yeah. And that's how Squeezebox started. But it's all just a passion. Yeah. Like I say, I didn't mean it to be like this, so beautiful, but you know, people pushed me, man. Their passion, like I told you earlier, their passion like met mine and surpassed. Yeah. And that's what it really truly is. Right. Look at you guys. You love music.
Yes,
look at
absolutely.
This. Not just music, but vinyl. Exactly. That's the whole thing. And vinyl is where you get the nuances. Yes. You don't get it in unless it's live. Yes, exactly. Or a reel. Yep. You know, you don't get the nuances in the music today. They cut it all out and you only get the fat.
That's right.
And, you know, these kids come here, look at all my music. Right on, man. Now let's play this, see what you think. That's right. And that's it. Like you guys, I try to turn people on to new music, and hopefully we turn you guys on to some decent stuff. You like the Villagers?
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
You know, the Winston Brothers.
Yeah, and you also support the community. You have a stage back here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So the cool thing is, we will be doing that. So Record Store Day is April 22nd. We will be doing something on that day as a small fest or something, you know, live music, that kind of thing, that will start after RSD, because we'll open at 9. By 11 o'clock, everybody's out. Start setting up at noon. Oh, nice. 2 o'clock, the show goes on till 7. Yep. Hopefully something like that, and that's what that's the plan for this RSD. So we'll see. we'll see what's happening.
Awesome. So, all of my DJ friends, community out there, if you're around Willington, Delaware area, please come see Rich. Awesome store, Squeezebox Records. He's not lying. I definitely found a lot. You just got to take a little time to dig around. Soul, jazz, disco, funk, and just opportunities of finding gold mines. When I tell you that, you will not be disappointed. So thank you once again, Rich, and best of luck to you. I definitely love the store. Love your vibe and your passion. Just feel it. And best of luck to you. Thank
Appreciate
you so much,
you, man.
right?
Appreciate you, and Rochelle. Thank you so much for dropping in. You guys are the best. And listen, don't be strangers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know where you're at in Jersey, but if it isn't that far, hey, man, drop in.
Yeah, we'll
follow us on Instagram. All you guys out there, too, follow us on Instagram. Excellent. You'll see what we're doing. You'll see what we have. And this is the way we do it.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you very much. Catch with you guys soon.
Peace.
Yeah, we're on. No, so yeah, you guys went to Rainbow Records, right? So my wife and I own Rainbow for the last 9 years. And I've been dreaming of this store, this concept of a store.
Yep.
And so we ended up selling Rainbow to Melissa, who you probably met today.
Okay.
And then opening this last April. But yeah, this is, I love music from other countries, so we focus on places like West Africa, Brazil, Japan, Egypt, Turkey, India, and we do rock and funk and jazz and soul and all the genres that people love. Only famous musicians from other places that people aren't as aware of. And they get to listen to everything here and check everything out, and it's been great so far.
I mean, I love the vibe of your store right away, and just finding some albums that I've been looking for. Obviously, not a lot of stores carry it, but this Stratoforda, it's a beautiful album, And just seeing all of your stuff there, you know, I'm surprised to see Atmosphere and your jazz fusion. I love it. Definitely, if you guys, this is still Newark, Delaware, right?
Yeah, Newark.
Okay, so if you guys are around the Delaware, Newark area, and you're visiting all of the stores that I'm stopping, make sure you come in International Records.
International Groove Records.
International Groove Records, and you're the owner.
I'm the owner.
And your name? Todd.
Yeah.
Todd. Come see him. They usually have sales, and I mean, I can't tell you how wonderful it is. I just picked this up, the Star Beams, for you guys. You guys definitely got to come out and pick this up. I'm out of words because I'm just looking and I'm like, I know this, I know that. So it's definitely a different groove, which is very welcoming in what you currently get now with everybody owning the store.
Sure.
So was this part of separating or giving yourself that difference as a record store and owner as well? Did you just want to highlight this as of a passion of your own?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, really it's about, I started to lean into this music more and more and more and more as I had more experience in this business, and I just thought, man, you know, it would be cool to have a store right in between Philly and Baltimore, right in between DC and New York, where people travel to get records, where they could walk into a store and see something completely different.
Right.
I kind of feel like you walk into record stores, sometimes you see the same stuff.
Exactly.
You know what you're going to see, right?
Absolutely.
And I wanted to turn that on its ear a little bit, and have
Awesome.
you walk in here and go,
whoa,
I
that's
haven't seen
exactly
any of this stuff, right?
Exactly.
So, and then the other ingredient I think too is I'm really flexible in letting people listen to everything in here, so that we can narrow down the type of sound that you're looking for. And that when you buy something here, you're confident you're buying, right? You've listened to, you've had a chance to screen it, you know what it is, you liked it, and that's why you bought it.
Even though a lot of the companies are reissuing a lot of the rare artists that may have not shone the light, it's some incredible old new music.
Yes.
And not a lot of people are aware of it. Mr. Bongo is a big label that does that, right?
You buy from them.
Yeah, and I see some of those albums in here, but that's the whole thing is, you know, open up your mind. That's what I'm about. All of this stuff. And even in my mixes in my radio show, I always ask people to just branch, open their minds a little bit more from what they're used to. And this is the next generation of music, I feel, right? And it's transcending it. You know, it's pretty much, for me, accepted in such a different way than your regular house or techno, you know, or even old funk. This is transcending. Some of the vibes are just, how can you not like it?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Sets the mood, whether you're just relaxing or whether you're, you know, in a sound system atmosphere that, you know, just engages you. But this is awesome, Todd. I wish you luck. So you're just a few months open.
Less than a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah. So we're still figuring it out. But
And
so far, so good.
Are you in any social media platforms that people can reach out to you?
Yeah, International Groove Records, so it's at IGR Delaware to keep it really easy.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Okay, TikTok. And how often do you have any sales at all in your store? Are you planning to do that during the summer at all, or is it just...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do events here. So I do live music here during the wintertime, and then I do flea markets here during the summertime. So we run once a month a big flea market, local vendors set up in our parking lot. It's free, you come in, it's at least 15 vendors selling, and sometimes we have DJs outside, and then, I run sales randomly. Like we're doing 10% off today.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, I try to do it multiple times per month.
Great.
But I don't do it on a schedule. I like to surprise people.
That's
kind of
awesome.
thing. So
How are people accepting this? Different? Are you
I sell
culture?
a ton of city pop, Japanese
Japanese
city pop.
I love
I
it.
sell
Yes.
a lot of reggae. I sell a lot of stuff like Sam rock and Afro rock from West Africa.
Fella, I see you have a lot of
A
fella.
lot of fella, a lot of Bob. You know what I mean? I sell a lot of 80s and 90s alternative, Brit-pop type stuff, trip-hop, like what we're listening to right now, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, honestly. Like I pay attention to what people like, and I lean into the things that people are buying. So things have changed already kind of drastically since we opened, and they'll change again. So.
Do you find a lot of newer generation gearing into this, or
Mostly.
both?
Mostly,
Yeah.
mostly younger kids. I continue to be impressed with 16-year-old kids that come in here that know Japanese jazz records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they've maybe seen an anime or they've seen a TV show or played a video game that's got that.
Right.
Games like Grand Theft Auto have had Japanese city pop songs in it for 30 years, right? So.
And that's an interesting avenue. Sort of cut you off, right?
No, you're gonna.
When an artist has their song in a game like that, I don't think you realize the impact that it has, right?
Of course.
For this generation that's constantly playing and listening, it's like they know the words by the time they're done with the game. And I used to ask my kids the same thing, like, how do you know the song? Oh, it was in a video game.
Right.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is really cool, yeah. Younger kids. I mean, we've got a college campus right here, a few blocks away, which is
great.
why this really works. But I mean, I have a lot of people that come from Philly and Baltimore to shop here. When we first opened, I had vinyl DJs coming.
Awesome.
I had a lot of people that did music production, sampling.
Nice.
Because this is kind of a new territory for that as well, right? So it's cool. I love
And
it.
even these producers are tapping into just different sounds, just different music that a lot of, I guess producers that hear a certain sound like this, stuff like this is just so easy to pick up and work with, make it your own.
Exactly.
But great, Todd, this is awesome. I'm going to do a little bit more shopping. Pay him a visit or go into the social media and check out all of his stuff. Do you do any mail orders at all?
Tons, yeah. About half my business is we have a Discogs page, so IGR302 on Discogs if you use that.
Okay.
Or you can just reach out to me directly on social. I use social media to educate, so a lot of times you'll see me posting an album cover, a description of what the record is, and then a clip of the music playing.
Awesome.
So every time you see me post something, usually those 3 pieces are on there so that you can hear and sample a little bit through social as well. I get a lot of that though. People are like, man, this is cool, hold it for me, I'll be there in an hour or something. We do a lot of that. It's a great place to discover new music.
Definitely an unexpected find. I'm so happy, Todd, to have walked into here. My wife was like, let's just go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some more shopping and see you guys soon. Don't forget to just like all the videos, subscribe, and just leave me a message. But definitely pay this store an awesome tribute. Great stuff.
This morning we took a I do it. It's different. Kind of look small. Like this.
Hey everyone, we are in Newark in Delaware. Rainbow Records, cool big store. Seems to be a lot of the budgeted bins back here. And I'll go through it and dig and see what I find. So I'll do a quick recap of what I find here. Once again, I am in Rainbow Records in Newark, Delaware. Catch you guys soon. Hey everyone, it's Alvaro. I am in Newark, Delaware. Rainbow Records. Decided to take a trip up here around the Delaware area and just check out some of the local record stores. Great store. It's huge space. This is the back room where they just have bins after bins of $5 albums, $3 albums. Definitely worth the trip here. Found some interesting albums. Ricky Robbins, Gino Vanelli. Now Gino Vanelli, I've been checking out, probably have all of his albums. What a great voice, just a great performer. Definitely if you have not heard Gino in years, or if you not have heard him in a while, he just sounds so amazing. Great delivery. Johnny Hammett album, of course, Denise Williams, Free, and Sulema album. Yeah, Jesus. I found another Sulema album out there. And just some interesting 12 inches. So definitely make your way up here to Newark, Delaware, Rainbow Records. And I'm just having a great time digging through all of this and sharing it all with you. So once again, I want to thank all of my viewers. Please like the video. Share it with your friends. Leave me a message. Let me know where you might have a store that I can go and visit, and I'll be glad to set something up. And I'm just so grateful for all of the numbers. My videos are getting great reviews, and I just want to say thank you. Really appreciate that you're seeing my passion of digging and sharing it with you. Till next time, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.